Everybody says for clearing FMGE, you need to study all the 19 subjects perfectly. But honestly, I didn't study all the 19 subjects, but still, I passed my FMGE with 172 marks. So, hi, this is Dr. Chitra. I have cleared my FMGE in Jan 2025 with 172 marks, and I'm currently undergoing last month of my internship. I focused on few important subjects and revised them very smartly. So in this video, I'll let you know what are the subjects I focused on and what subjects I have ignored, and also what is the strategy that I followed to pass this exam and the mistakes I made during that phase. And no, this is not a topper strategy. This is just for average students like me who feels overwhelmed for not studying every single day. Before that, let me be honest, I am not someone who studies 12 hours per day, but I used to study at least 2 to 3 hours per day. That is better than not studying the whole day. And the biggest mistake I have done initially was I used to switch between resources, like every lecture, every notes. I used to listen. I used to plug in earphones and I used to listen, and I have not done revisions. So one day I realized that FMJ is not about becoming a gold medalist. It's just crossing the passing line strategically. That changed everything. Rather than studying all 19 subjects, I just focused on high weightage subjects and repeated PYQ topics and rapid revision. So I mainly focused on medicine, surgery, obscyn, and SPM. These four subjects itself will give you like 80 to 100 questions, and patho, pharma, micro. These three subjects also will give you 30 to 40 questions easily. If you are mastering these five, like 7 to 8 subjects, you will get like 120 marks. Remaining 30 marks you can get from the other subjects also. Than becoming weak in all 19 subjects, at least be strong in these 7 to 8 subjects so that you can score till 120. After that, remaining 30 to 40 marks you can score from other subjects. So these are the subjects which contribute majority of the questions repeatedly in the FMGE. I'll be not telling about all the subjects, but for few subjects I'll be telling what are the topics that will come in exam. In medicine, you may be getting any ECGs, emergency medicine questions, CNS, RESP, all this, and PYQs will also be repeated, but options will be different. So you need to read the question properly and answer the question. And in OBG also, you'll be mostly getting like images, instruments, and about the cancer sometimes. This time PCOD may be coming because the name has changed, right? And SPM is all about national health programs, and NBMS love asking those questions, and also vaccines in SPM, biostatistics, epidemiology, nutrition, pharmacology. It is like main scoring subjects in my exam. When I have written, I have got like 25 corrects only in pharmacology. It is not like only pharmacology has got 25 questions, it is like integrated with medicine also. In integrated way you can answer the pharma questions. It will be like drug mechanism, side effects, antibiotics, CNS drugs. And for patho and micro, Preetimam's rapid revision is more than enough. In anatomy and ortho also, it will be like integrated nerve injuries, X-ray images. And in anatomy, pulsations are also more important. 5 or 6 pulsations will be there. I will attach one photo here. You can study those. In PEDS also, you'll be getting one question every time on milestones. FMT forensic, you can see BNS is every time one question is there on the ENT and ophthalm also image, and instruments in ENT and ophthalm. You can do BTR, that's more than enough for those two subjects. And as I told, focus more on 7 to 8 subjects which are more important and high scoring. Biochemistry also, it is also a scoring subject. Like you can focus on vitamins, cycles. There's one question that comes every time, like niacin and pellagra deficiency, vitamin B3 question, it comes every time. Now, the main part of the video. What are the subjects I ignored? Honestly, I didn't skip any subject completely. I just stopped mastering the low yield subject. Like in minor subjects like radio, ortho, derma, psychiatry, or ENT, ophthalm, all these subjects. What I have done is I've done BDR, and I've also done PYQ repeated topics. I didn't master PYQs. I studied the topics which are repeated frequently, and I mastered them. And also I have done image based question in those subjects. That saved me huge amounts of time on those subjects which I invested that time in major subjects like I told ops, SPM, medicine, surgery. Revision give more marks than adding new content every time. I revised the same notes multiple times. Even if your resources are incomplete, multiple revision gives you more retention. The four big mistakes which I did, and I ask you not to repeat those, are collecting too many resources and switching between resources, not studying them correctly. I used to collect all the resources and I used to listen only lectures. I used to not study. That is a big mistake. You need to listen to the lecture, and after the lecture you need to study that subject. That's the main thing. And don't compare yourself with others. Don't plan unrealistic schedules. Only if you can study you can follow that. Or so many like doctors are giving schedules in their platforms. You can follow that also if you are someone who is very hard to make schedules for yourself. So if you are someone who is preparing for FMG right now, don't be scared, just listen carefully. You do not need to master every subject. You only need is consistency, smart subject selection, repeated revisions, and most importantly emotional control during this preparation. So yeah, that's how I scored 172 in FMG by only focusing on few important subjects. This is not a topper strategy or topper's routine, and it's not a perfect strategy. It's just a realistic approach which worked for me. If this video helped for you, please subscribe to my channel because I'll be sharing more FMG preparation strategies, mistakes to avoid, the resources I used. And if you want any important topics list also, you can comment on, I'll be sending you. And also the honest medical student content. See you in my next video, guys. Bye.